Hello kids. So it's story time and the name of our story is When the Earth Lost Its Shapes by Shobha Vishwanath and Christine Castle. Yes. So once upon a time, a very long time ago, the earth lost all its shapes. Triangles and rectangles. Lines and ovals. Circles and square. All the familiar shapes disappeared. Some say a thief stole them, while some others say that there was a fierce storm that blew away all the shapes. But no one really knew what happened. The earth began to look like a huge shapeless blob filled with several shapeless things. The eggs looked scrambled. The orange looked squeezed. The waffle looked bitten. The sandwich looked squashed. The paper looked torn. The kite looked windswept. And the stick looked beaten. Everyone was worried. It was difficult to tell things apart. There was a lot of confusion. However, there was one shape that still remained. It was a little dot. The bigger dots had all lost their shapes because they looked like circles. But the little ones, the little teeny tiny ones, were too tiny to be stolen and too small to be bent out of shape. I have to do something, thought little Dot. She looked for other dots like herself. There were plenty of them, and suddenly a huge gust of wind lifted the army of dots off the ground. Hold on to each other, shouted the little dot. Swing with the wind, holding on tight. The dots held on each other as each dot clung to the one before it. They suddenly became a line. The wind swayed the dots this way and that. The line became wavy, and suddenly all the shapes started being formed. The wavy line twisted curved and arched, straightened and bent. And triangles and rectangles, lines and ovals, circles and square, all the familiar shape reappeared. Everything was ship-shaped. Everyone could tell everything apart. The egg was oval again. The orange was round. The waffle was a square. The sandwich was a triangle. The paper was rectangle. The kite was a diamond. And the stick was straight as a line again. The earth was well happy and in perfect shape. The little dot was hailed the queen of shapes. Wow! And here is a secret. If you look really closely at any shape, you will find that it is made up of tiny little dots. Yes. Thank you.